but
Yeah.
not enough to even lift the stones that were inside the king's chamber.
Right. So let me put this into perspective. So the largest stones inside the King's Chamber of the Great Pyramid are approximately 80 tons imperial. So actually 78 tons imperial or 70 tons metric. Were moved some 500 miles from the Aswan quarry and lifted and stacked hundreds of feet above the ground. But here's what's wild is that those stones, the largest stones in the Great Pyramid, compared to the trilithon stones are 15 times heavier.
Yeah,
Not twice as heavy,
Those
not
stones
3
are-
times as heavy, not 10 times as heavy.
As a guy who's skeptical of that of ancient high technology, there's a couple of things that make it where it's like I straight up can't explain. Baalbek is one of them. You could use those cranes and lay them on their side and drag that stone across the ground. That's exactly what they did with the Thunderstone, Catherine the Great's time. But then you are tasked with lifting that son of a bitch, and all of a sudden you're right back to where you started. You can drag it across however you want, but when you get to picking it up 14
Right.
feet off the ground,
And they
Yeah.
dragged it on those rails, though.
Yeah,
Of
and
sophisticated
those rails
metal.
and
More
yeah.
than 23 feet off the
Oh
ground.
yeah,
right?
well, it's, 30 feet, right?
Yeah, it was 30 feet. Is documented. I have 23 feet illustrated because it's where the ground is now.
Right.
But it's the foundation of it goes subsurface. So it's like, with these details, like there's a reason why there is a growing interest in the mysteries of lost ancient civilizations, because smart people of all kinds of walks of life are looking into the nuanced details and realizing like, oh, wait a second. Like when Graham Hancock says that there's a missing chapter of human history, like this is reality. We don't know how they built the Great Pyramid. It is a fact that the Egyptians left us with no explanation of any kind. Out of the tens of thousands of hieroglyphs all over Egypt, not a single one of them describes how they constructed the pyramid or how they cut granite stones.